There was a time when revolutions traveled through music. Long before hashtags and viral videos, there were songs. When Billie Holiday sang Strange Fruit, she wasn't asking people to support a party. In fact, she was asking America to confront a truth it had buried long ago. When Bob Dylan wrote Blowing in the Wind, he didn't offer answers. He asked questions that refused to go away. And when Fela Kuti challenged military rule in Nigeria, his music wasn't about power. In fact, he was about holding power accountable. That's exactly what great protest art has always done. It doesn't recruit, it doesn't indoctrinate. As a matter of fact, it reminds people to think for themselves. And that's why student movements matter. Students are meant to question, they're meant to challenge the ideas, the institution, and the authority and the status quo. That has always been the role of a student body in a healthy democracy. But the purpose of a student movement cannot become someone else's political project. The moment political parties or ideological groups or these so-called influencers or anyone with an agenda begins speaking through students instead of listening to them, the movement falls flat on its face. The students, they stop becoming the voice. In fact, they become a mere background artist. And history has shown us that whenever young people are reduced to the background, someone else ends up writing the entire story. A protest should never become a shortcut to political relevance. In fact, it should remain a search for truth, a search for accountability. And in that search, one thing should never be forgotten. This nation is bigger than the government of the day, bigger than any political party in the country, bigger than any ideology, be it left wing, right wing, or whatever wing you are in. Governments will change, parties will rise and fall, they'll come and go, movements will come and go, but the country, it remains. So question the government, challenge the authorities, demand accountability. That's your democratic right. But don't let anyone convince you that loving your country and questioning those in power are opposites. The finest protest songs never ask people to choose between conscience and country. They reminded us that sometimes the highest form of patriotism is to protect both. When a protest loses its independence, it loses its purpose. And when politics become more important than the people, the music stops.